Imagine this, the system designed to amplify your voice is now shifting beneath your feet. In the upcoming local elections, Reform UK are poised to win a significant number of seats, challenging the established order, offering a new bold vision for the future. Yet the undemocratic election cancellations forced in by the two-party system as a cheap attempt to silence Reform UK's support has turned the entire game upside down. And in this video, I'm going to break down the hidden forces at play and why this upcoming election might not be as fair as you think.
Britain's poorest pensioners squeezed, welfare spending out of control, and a spree of tax rises they promised the working people of this country they would not do. They have fiddled the figures. I don't like it, Minister Speaker.
First things first, let me break down what local elections actually mean and why they're such a big deal. They're where people get to vote for councillors who run key local services like education, transport, waste management, etc. They don't decide who's in charge of the whole country, but they're still massively important. They show what parties are losing or gaining support, and they are often a chance for parties like Reform UK who are challenging the two-party system to really get seats on the map. Normally, these elections happen every May, and depending on the area, voters might choose all their councillors at once or just a third of them. Either way, it's a chance for the public to send a message to Westminster, and this year's elections were shaping up to be a huge opportunity for Reform UK. So what happened? After the general election in 2024, many people thought Reform would lose momentum and, well, ultimately die out under Labour control. They couldn't have been more wrong. Month on month, they gained some more. People started to draw up comparisons to the similarities of Reform's rising and how Trump came from not having a shot at becoming president to winning an outstanding majority. There were even reports claiming that behind closed doors, Keir Starmer admitted, if not him, Nigel Farage would be the next Prime Minister of the UK. Then finally, the polls came out, and it confirmed what everyone knew was happening. Reform to win the UK's local elections. This was going to be the first time in UK political history where someone challenged the two-party system and was actually about to win. A win in the local elections would have been the first, but very much fatal shot to the two-party system. Labour had nowhere to go, no more cards to play, so they said fuck it. We're going to control who gets the right to vote. And they went ahead and cancelled elections in East Sussex, West Sussex, Essex, Thurrock, Hampshire, Isle of Wight, Norfolk, Suffolk, and Surrey. Each and every single one of them had Reform to win by a landslide. The reason Labour gave to cancelling these elections, they claimed holding these elections at this time would lead to voter confusion. What does that even mean? Logistical and practical concerns like what? They're throwing around big blanket statements backed by absolutely nothing, like it gives them reasoning to commit clear election fraud. It is nothing short of a dictatorship-like move by Labour and undemocratic on every single level. But what now? Well, there's no going back. Labour have got away with it by the skin of their teeth. And come May the 1st, these councils will be banned from voting in this election. However, Reform UK's momentum and support still remain the strongest out of any other political party in the UK right now. Despite the obstacles, they are still projected to gain over 475 seats. placing them in second, just behind the Conservatives. Meanwhile, Labour, even after manipulating this election, is expected to slump to fourth place with a mere 250 seats. While Labour was never in a position to win due to their countless lies and manipulation, the Conservatives narrowly edging out Reform UK is a huge lifeline for the Tories and for Labour, because it preserves the two-party system. The very structure that the Conservatives and Labour rely on to preserve their futures. Both parties understand if that system collapses, so do they. Had Labour not interfered with this election and Reform UK naturally surged to victory, the Tories would have been forced to plead with Reform UK to form a merger. Something that, in my opinion, would be the best outcome for both parties. However, it's clearly not the Conservatives' preferred choice. Such a scenario would have obliterated Labour, reducing them to the competition of the likes of the Green Party. Keir Starmer would have been seen as the worst Prime Minister in UK history, presiding over the largest seat loss the country has ever seen. The entire foundation of the two-party system would have crumbled if Labour hadn't resorted to election fraud. So where does this leave us? The truth is, Reform UK's rise signals something far bigger than one party's success or failure. It represents the growing frustration of millions of people who feel ignored, manipulated and powerless in a system that is rigged to favour the same two tired parties. Labour's desperate move may have stalled that change for now, but it can't erase the deeper shift that's already happening. Voters are waking up and the two-party system is teetering on the edge of collapse. The question isn't if that system will fail, it's when. And when it does, those who manipulated, lied, cheated to cling to power will be left scrambling in the rubble of a broken political order. The people are speaking and their voices are only getting louder. It is undeniable. Nigel Farage and Reform UK are the future of British politics.
Daydream, I fell asleep amid the flowers for a couple of hours on a beautiful day.